Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. On our sideline reporting tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Bam Adebayo.
And the one thing that he'll be looking to change is the downturn in his three-point percentage. It's taken a hit here the last 10 games. I know he's putting in extra work to get that rhythm back.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Powell is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jaquez in at the 3. And for the Knicks, Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Here we go. This marks the first game of the NBA Cup knockout round for these two teams. The Eastern Conference wild card on the road against a group winner.
And we've seen the excitement this tournament generates when it gets to this stage. It's a playoff atmosphere. Everyone in the building knows there's a lot on the line.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
I'll tell you what, the ability to concentrate under duress of a great contest. Well done, Mikal Bridges.
Now Ware. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Brunson. Last game out, he had 14. Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. Here's Bridges. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Bridges has got his second basket of the game. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. That one falls.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
The Heat have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Hero against Brunson. Adebayo with a screen for Jaquez. And stolen by Hart. And a fast break now for New York. Anunoby passes to Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Got a piece of it.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
They get the rebound. Adebayo off target at the rim.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
The kick out to Anunoby. Now Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up. The Heat with the lead. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Brunson against Hero. Brunson, the bounce pass. New York, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Powell. Lays it up off the glass.
Put it on the deck, get by the defender. Norman Powell on the dribble drive. Okay, I see you.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. We'll take a look at the Mavericks. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've been really consistent so far this season, not making big moves up or down the rankings, and that can be harder to achieve than you might think.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside, Hero. The three-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Marquez with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last.
Boy, an unfortunate mix-up right there cost them a possession.
Knicks trail by 6. And here's Brunson. Providing around 26.5 points a game, rarely has an off night. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Powell outside. Back to Hero. Pass to Ware. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Brunson. Break D that time from Adebayo.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Brunson. Anunoby finds Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
Now, here's Bridges after Tyler Hero's miss. And Brunson has it in the corner. New York missing again.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Powell feeling it out a bit. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
And let's quickly take a look at some stats for Wiggins. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 9 points per game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Now here's Brunson. Towns a screen on Hero. Hero against Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
The Heat leading by 6. Powell outside. And here's Adebayo outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hart outside. Bridges against Powell. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brunson's got his second bucket tonight.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
Miami's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Ware kicks to Hero. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 7. Clarkson outside. Hart with the screen for Clarkson. Hart outside. 6 to shoot. No good from outside.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected and great timing on the contest.
Here's Adebayo. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Brunson with it. In the corner, it's Clarkson. To Brunson. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Brunson's got his third basket of the night right there. Now, Hero in the game against Sacramento, very impressive. They set the pick. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Adebayo's got 9 points.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Knicks trail by 9. Hart with a screen on Hero. Bridges left side. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Khalil Ware. And it's Mitchell in for Hero. Miami leading by 6. Powell right side. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Adebayo fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
We know Jordan Clarkson is looking to score out of those sets, but this guy very capable and underrated as a playmaker.
Now, here's Adebayo. 12 points for him. And he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 14 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Alvarado. .151 left here in the opening quarter. Towns for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, team. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin?
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. And here's Clarkson. After the three-pointer from Norman Powell. Alvarado finds Clarkson, and Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And Miami making a change here. Smith has checked in. .114 left to play in the first. In the corner, it's Clarkson. There's the triple. Rebound by the Heat. Last time they met was in Miami.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Pass to Alvarado. 5 to shoot. Now Towns. Over Adebayo. New York missing again. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Adebayo. Guarded by Robinson. With the fadeaway. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Bridges shot, good.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
On the court for the Heat, Wiggins in the front court along with Adebayo. Mitchell is out there with Smith, and it's Jovic in at the 5. Now, here's Bridges. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now, here is Smith after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trail by 11. Now, Alvarado. He has yet to score, and that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Wiggins against Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Here's Bridges. 12 points for him. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Robinson.
Yeah, Bridges proving to be solid in the pick and roll. They like him now handling in this situation.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Left side, Adebayo. Five on the clock. Shoots from 12. The shot, no good. The Knicks shooting well. 50% from the floor. Clarkson passes to Bridges. Off target with his 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Pass to Adebayo. Higgins outside. A 3 ball. Robinson pulls it in. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Clarkson on the wing. Here's Dadier. For 3, Bridges. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Miles McBride comes in for Jose Alvarado. And Miami with a change here, too. Jaquez is checked in. Robinson against Adebayo. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Adebayo drops them both.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 15. Clarkson outside. Misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Jaquez can't hit. Knicks trail by 8. Here's McBride. Robinson a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. That shot missing. Great defense that time from Jaquez. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. McBride passes to Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Norman Powell's checked in for Smith. Miami leading by 8. And here is Mitchell. Still without a basket. Adebayo with the elbow. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Mitchell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Marquez outside. Pass to Adebayo. Trying to find Anunoby. Gets it to him. Here's McBride. Covered by Mitchell. Wiggins with some nice D. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The #1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins, certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
Now here's Wiggins. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Sacramento. The drive by Powell. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
This guy is electric off the bounce. Norman Powell doing work off the dribble drive. Yeah, I'll take that contact.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
Yeah, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
That one is no good.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Clock at 6. Adebayo kicks the Powell. Miami no good on that time either. Knicks trail by 6. Robinson passes to Clarkson. Anunoby with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Orlando. Back to Clarkson. 3-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
Timeout.
And the Heat lead by 9.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Jordan Clarkson. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And then for Miami, Nikola Jovic is checked in for Adebayo. And it's Tyler Hero in for Davion Mitchell. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 9-point game. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Powell outside. Outside, Hero. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Towns a screen on Hero. Anunoby outside. There's the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot
in response. Wow.
Pass to Hero. There's a good screen. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Wiggins, one of those guys who draws fouls at an excellent rate.
The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. The first one falls.
Well, getting to the line at will nowadays. Wiggins wanting to improve his free throw percentage.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
The Heat leading by 7. Outside, Hero. Now here's Powell. He's got 7. Jaquez with the bucket.
Pretty dime from Norman Powell. Listen, he wants to score it, but that's a great setup.
New York's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And that's an aggressive move to the hoop and a great pass there to cap it off.
Yeah, that's something these guys are always perfecting. Beautiful loft on the assist.
Here's Jovic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Miami's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Knicks trail by 10. Now Brunson. 8 points for him. On the wing, Anunoby. Good on the triple. Anunoby's got 6.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Hero finds Powell. They set the pick to the paint. Here's Jovic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. A different look for New York. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Robinson, and it's Bridges in for Landry Shamet. The Heat also with a sub. Adebayo's checked in.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
The Heat leading by 7. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Left side, Adebayo. In the corner, Powell with it. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hart with a screen on Hero. The kick out to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. 1:57 left in the first half of the game. Powell against Bridges. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
There's 1:38 left now here in the second. Screen by Hart. The kick out to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Up again. Norman Powell with the rebound. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Anunoby. Another shot. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
In transition, here comes Miami. Hero from long range. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Brunson against Hero. Brunson, no good. The Heat leading by 9. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. And Adebayo throws it down.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
24 seconds left in the second quarter. Hero against Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. New York, no good that time either. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Hero. And so it's Miami. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Eric Spoelstra. And, Coach, what, if anything, do you think your team could improve on?
Well, the fact that, we had some open shots, we missed them. We just have to stay the course. We're expecting a big burst from them in this building. We've got to be stable all the way through.
You hope they start to fall. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New York Knicks.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up, and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Shot clock at 6. Brunson muscles through the contact.
This is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Miami leading by 10. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Bridges after Tyler Hero's miss. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Knicks. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the Heat. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
And I think for the Knicks, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's Jaquez. He has 5. Up top, Powell, defended by Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Adebayo with a screen on Brunson. Hero, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. He's got 12. Hart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Hart's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Hero. Back to Powell. Pass to Jaquez. Heat moving the ball around. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Jaquez has got his third basket of the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Hero with it. Brunson picks him up. Hero, no good.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Hart kicks to Brunson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Hero.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Miami leading by 10. Powell outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Powell with the steal. Out on his own on the break. Jaquez against Hart. Jaquez with the bucket. Jaquez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 14. Anunoby in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. New York, no good that time either.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Powell, and it's Miami with another.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Knicks trail by 16. Brunson scanning the floor. The kick out to Anunoby. And the Knicks miss again. And here are the Heat. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Outside, Hero. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Anunoby in the corner. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got 12 points in the game.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Powell, no one around him, trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Towns finds Brunson. Back to Towns, puts up a three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
This is a big, who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from three.
Powell sets a screen for Hero. Down low, Adebayo passes to Jaquez. And again, it's the Heat missing.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last three ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And Miami also making a switch. Wiggins is checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Towns a screen on Hero. Brunson with it. Picked up by Hero. The lead now in single digits. Hart's got 5 points so far.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D makes Chelsea.
Powell against Bridges. To the wing on the left. Here's Ware. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges passes to Brunson. Hart outside. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Powell. 9 points in the game so far. There's a screen. And he banks in the layup. Powell's got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's Brunson. He's got 14. Poked away. Hero looking around. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Heat lead.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Brunson kicks to Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. And it's 7 points for Jordan Clarkson. The Heat leading by 9. Higgins outside. Back to Hero. It's over Brunson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Here's New York. They're on a 17-7 run. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They trail by 11. Brunson outside. Clarkson on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Ah, the sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Miami's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from 3-point land in the second half. Outside, Hero. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hero's got 14 points here in the second half. Knicks trail by 11. Here's Brunson. It's blocked.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Wiggins dishes to Powell. Pass to Ware. Tries a 3. Rebounded by Hart. New York shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Brunson. Ooh, the quick Jalen Brunson.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
.124 left to play in the third. Powell outside. Outside, Hero. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see which teams made the most of their opportunities on the offensive glass this month. In third, the Knicks.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Towns. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Josh Hart. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Miami. Mitchell comes in for Powell. Now Wiggins. After Mitchell Robinson missed from long range.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Mitchell against Brunson. There's a screen by Robinson. Brunson the pass to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges kicks to Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul. .20 seconds left in the third. Hero on the wing. Defended by Bridges. 4 on the clock. Hero, no good. Fires from way outside. Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for the Miami Heat, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Jovic in at the 5 down low. Really left alone that time. Powell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
How about the touch to score from right there? If that goes down on a consistent basis for Norman Powell, look out, folks.
Anunoby finds Alvarado. Outside, Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Pass to Jovic. Now Jaquez. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Knicks trail by 11. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Alvarado. Covered by Mitchell and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And so here is Miami. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. There's Powell. He drives in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Towns sets the pick for Clarkson. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Heat leading by 11. It's Powell on the wing. A three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got 20 points.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Towns. Puts up a deep 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. That gives him a double-double in this one. 12 points and 11 rebounds. Powell against Clarkson. They set the pick. The shot by Powell, no good. Knicks trail by 11. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Powell with the steal. Mitchell wide open. No good on the 3. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Alvarado passes to Towns. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And you know for that matchup with New York, you know they're going to want to make a statement in that contest. Taking down the top team in the East could definitely turn some heads.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Khalil Ware's checked in for Miami.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
The Heat leading by 9. Powell with it. For 3. Drills the three-pointer. Powell's got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, after making 1 3 in the first half, he's knocked down 2 in the second.
Now Alvarado. Towns a screen on Mitchell. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. Clarkson for 3. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Mitchell dishes to Ware. Pass to Wiggins. Here's the screen. Here's Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Alvarado. Now here's Towns. He's defended by Ware. Towns, high post. He's against Wiggins. Here's Alvarado. Connects from three-point range. Alvarado's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Heat leading by 11. Pass to Ware. Inside. Out to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Wiggins outside. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there. And at his size, you better be creative.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Miami.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Jose Alvarado. Then for the Heat, Bam Adebayo comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mitchell. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. Now here's Clarkson. New York moving the ball around. On deep, Brunson. And Ware pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes down 2 points.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Here's Brunson. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time, no need to force anything.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Powell. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Trains the three-pointer.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Powell against Bridges. Here's Hero. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Bridges kicks to Hart. On the wing, Anunoby sinks the triple. Anunoby's got 14 points now in the second half.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
They get it again. Knicks trail by 10. Hart the pass to Bridges. Over Adebayo. Here's Anunoby. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Anunoby's got 10 points in the quarter.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
Now, Hero. Pass to Hackett. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Here's Ware. 6 to shoot. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson on the move.
Boy, such a smart player. Brunson sees a defender out of position, just going to take advantage on that drive.
No good on that one.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And the second free throw, good. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He said, quote, "This one isn't over. Those guys will come roaring back. We have to be ready. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell. Just move on to the next play." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Hero. Now Powell shoots the 3. It's off.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaime Jaquez. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Anunoby. Jaquez with the steal.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys. Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Knicks trail by 7. And here's Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now, Adebayo. The response, slamming it home.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Miami. Now Towns. Outside Bridges. Misses the 3. Now Adebayo. Here's Powell. Hero. Yeah, count it.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Knicks trail by 9. Towns a screen on Powell. Now Towns rips it down with two hands.
Well, this is what makes Towns so dangerous. Pick and roll, pick and pop. He can take you either way off that screen.
Hero with it. Marquez against Anunoby. 5 on the clock.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now Brunson. 43 seconds left in the game. Now Towns. Anunoby fires. And he hits from 17.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
And so here is Miami. They lead by 7. Brunson against Hero. Clock at 6. From outside. No good. And so it's Miami winning this one. And they move on to the NBA Cup semifinals. These guys are firing on all cylinders.
And really doing their best to represent the Eastern Conference. This is a proud organization, and they have played with great pride.
So let's go courtside, where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Tyler, we know you are never shy. What gives you that confidence to let it fly when the pressure is on?
I like taking the big shot. My teammates, my coaches, they all trust me, put me in the right spots, and sometimes I make a couple big shots here and there.
Well, you give them a reason to trust as well. Congratulations.
Oh, terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Tyler Hero.